Hookup girls are the luckiest girls that even that I would like with that excel well in marriage self.
How?
Yeah, because they meet people, they meet men. Hookup girls are not devils. Yes, they are. Some of them are the sweetest soul you can even come across with. Unlike those churchy ones, I won't say church is not good. You get, although when you come to a church, you still the hookup girls you will see there. Hookup is also an hard work. It's a very big hard work because it's not easy sleeping with different men in a day. It's also a very hard work. Hi, my name is Olivia Manuel, the Utopian and the nudist. Yeah, so this is my story. I'm Olivia Manuel, the popular nudist model. You all know the Utopian. So I'm live here at Adult Gist for you all to hear my story. Yeah, so let's kick it off.
I got to know that you have a baby now, a baby boy.
Yeah, baby boy.
Mm. When was that? When did you give birth?
This year, February.
Mm.
February.
This year, February.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, let's get a brief background on where you grew up and the impact of your parents while growing up.
Okay. I grew up in Navy. I'm from Navy actually. I'm from Rago Navy. Yeah. And I was a student, actually a student of SHIM, School of Health Information Management, NIUT Navy. That's in Namdi University Teaching Hospital. So I graduated this year, 2019, yeah, and I served 2021. When I was in school, I wasn't even like, yeah, let me not really go there, but my family, I grew up from a Christian home, yeah. Uh, Growing up as a child and someone that my dad really ruled into Catholic, yeah, I was actually a gospel reader. You all know what that means. I was so dedicated in church. Yeah. So till I got my freedom and I entered school, so everything changed. Yeah.
Yeah, when was that? When did you enter school and how did school change your life?
I entered school at early age. That was when I was 20. That was when I was 17. Yeah. In the year 2014. And you know now, someone that is in the higher institution, you have to have your freedom. You're not there with your mom, you're not there with your dad. So everything just you. You have to do everything to survive, like all that. And my school, with their own policy, we don't cook because they have this excuse like we don't want students to burn their hostel for them. So we have to buy food outside and a lot of expenses in school then. So it's also chaotic and hard.
Okay. While you were still at home, how many times do you go to church? And do you do morning devotions with the family?
When I was with my parents, yeah, early morning mass, evening rosary, and church. We don't miss church. Like in as much that my mom is not actually a Catholic like my dad. She attend her own church. But us, my dad were like, because me, I'm too close to my dad. Like so, apart, we are four siblings though. I'm the third child, and our elder sister didn't grow with us. Like she was actually living with my mommy's sister then in Lagos State, and then it was just me, my elder brother, and and our last born. So I'm this kind of person that is too close to my dad. Like out of my siblings, I'm the only person that received Holy Communion and did my confirmation and all of that. Also, that is to tell you how dedicated I am in church. So that was
Mm.
it.
Okay, wow, wow, that's nice. Okay, at what point in school did you started getting into this business? Okay, let's start with, well, how was your first relationship?
Like I said, I entered school. That was when I started doing boyfriend thing. Although my mom was kind of hard on us, You don't go out, you don't visit friends, it's just you at home. But then everything started changing when I started living with my mommy's sister again in Lagos State. She's actually a banker. She doesn't even have time for me. I was just there to babysit the baby as a child. Then my school was kind of, meeting with all these rich students, rich some of those students that come from rich family with their background, everything. You just have to meet and like for them not to see you as one kind, how would I say it? One, which word would I use for it? As a Jew, like someone that just doesn't know anything about, I just have to mix with them and, vibe with any kind of behavior. But luckily for me, I didn't actually do some bad stuff, going, you know, drinking with them because after school they have to branch to one bar or restaurant just to all these girls now, Lagos babes now. So I didn't follow them with that because my auntie usually give me time when I would just go to school and come back, and because I have a baby that I'm babysitting, so I just have to meet up with school. But some behavior, I actually adapted to some behavior. Yeah.
Tell us about your first relationship.
My relationship. Okay. Oh, my first relationship was when I entered school newly. Yeah, I entered school as a virgin. So I was dating one guy like that. He's popular in my town. Yeah. It was the one that broke my virginity, but along the line I never knew the guy was married with two babies. Yes. I was actually hearing that through sites like for people like this guy you're dating is married or is married. But I do go to his house. It doesn't even his house doesn't look like a married man's house and all of that. So, but I asked him when I confronted him. He said yes, he's married, but he's not with the woman again. So, but the two babies with him are with the mother, like his mom, are the one taking care of the kids. I was so pained. But then, love now, someone that broke your virginity can't just let go like that. We started rhyming, moving on together until then I started finding out that this guy is a chronic cheat. Like, he can't just stay there without a woman. If I call him, another lady will pick somebody that is not living with the wife, and you told me that you're not with the woman again. So how come different ladies like someone is picking my call? Like so until I found out about one lady like that, he's dating a nurse and auxiliary nurse. Then the relationship took me 3 years. Yeah, but I just have to let go of him because it was actually messing me up. I can't even concentrate in school. Like I really gave him my all. This is someone that if they give me money for handout, I would just because he wasn't really that rich, like just there, you know. I would just give him and he smokes like the guy really almost some bad things though. He really taught me about some bad things like but I'm so happy that out of all the bad things I learned from him, I didn't take the smoking part and the alcoholic part there. Yeah.
Does it mean you were attracted to bad guys then?
Sorry?
Does it mean that you loved bad guys more then?
Not really. Not really. So now the way my mom caged us now and first time entry school, the first person I met was just him. And for the fact that he broke my virginity and to leave him for another guy again was kind of wasn't something I can think of. So
Okay, tell us about your second relationship.
my second relationship was the guy I used the guy to heal from my first relationship. And then I'm this kind of person that I don't like sharing my mom with people. Like, you know, I don't just like it. I've been the one leaving the relationship all because of shit, that. So I can't just cope with it. I left the other guy again because he has someone he's dating.
So, how many relationship have you been into? I
Ah,
mean, proper relationship.
proper relationship. I've been like, yeah, Four.
Four?
Yeah.
Really? Okay, tell me about the last one.
The second one, if I broke up with a guy today, it will take me like a year and for me to continue again, maybe to heal proper and to continue to give love a chance. So that was it. Till the second person again, I met him online. It was just a distance relationship. Yeah, the guy, yeah, we were actually, that was when I was doing my IT. Yeah, when I was doing my IT in Lagos State, but the attention was there. Someone that is living out. Most that was when I know that these outside people living outside abroad, like abroad, mean like you can't just give them your. They are just those people that are just bored. They just need someone to be talking to every fucking day, and of that. Even when I was on duty, if I would be on duty like this, I would be on call, video call with him, all of that. Then till the day he came back to Nigeria, our first meeting was nice. Then the second day, if I start calling him, it was like a kick off, like just we bridged the relation and the communication wasn't there again because I don't even know how to put it. But it was really mess. It was really mess.
Was he talking to you because he just wanted to taste your body or what?
It just because you've gotten what you wanted now. So
How?
everything.
Explain.
You got you got what you wanted, like you slept with me and all of that. Disappeared. This is somebody I've been talking for months. Like, if I can, like, if someone would tell me that he will actually do this kind of thing to me, I will not believe because the attention was there. We women, we love that attention, and once we are getting it, we see it as love. But attention is not really that because a man can give you attention and still leave you.
Okay. When did you start hookup?
When I lost my dad, I lost my dad, the man, because my dad is my everything. Oh, yes. When my dad was around, was alive, that was when I was doing relationship thing. But my dad left, nobody to support, nobody to help. It's just me. And realizing my mom doesn't care. Yeah, she do. Yeah, she do. But financially, I just have to because I'm this kind of person. I don't really like depending on anybody, on my mommy. So I just want everything to just soften and make it easier. So I decided to not like I was really, really into hookup though. No, but then I met this married man. Yeah, that was 2021. I met him. He now told me about it was one that I was like, instead of me sleeping with different men, I should just use the opportunity because I have female friends. Well, why not I utilize my female friends by using them to make money? I was like, how? And I said, I can be organizing orgy parties, bringing girls, they'll give you your percentage, all of that. You can make money even if you have any hookup this thing. You can send them out, they'll give you a percentage and that. And I took the idea and I decided to give it a trial. My first trial, it worked out. It worked out well. Then that was how I started with girls and orgy parties.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was it an easy decision?
Yeah, it was. Oh, it was because the money there, the first time I tried it, and the money I received, I got it was awesome. So
Okay. How much? How much did you get?
mm, I won't lie, I got like 500
From what?
orgy parties. Yeah, and hookup as well.
Please, what's orgy party?
Okay, orgy parties. Although it's an illegal party, though, it's not something that it is public, like it can be publicly done, like it's something private anyways. It's all about having raw sex, not just raw sex though. It can be raw sex, it can be with protected sex, but then it's just something with different group of people agreeing to some particular thing. The sex thing like naked girls or naked guys, depending on how the host wants to organize his or her own party.
So how many orgy party have you hosted so far?
I can't remember.
What's the estimate?
Sorry.
Give us a rough estimate.
Let's just say more than 10. Oh,
You hosted more than 10 orgy parties.
yeah.
So which one is the
Not
biggest?
like my own party. I do organize girls for most of the hosts.
Okay.
My own way is just to bring girls.
Okay. Okay. Can you tell me one of your experience, one of your worst experience as a hookup girl?
Was experience. Uh, I've not really encountered anything bad from it, but at the same time, it's not something to be proud of, anyways. It's just because along the line, it's a shame because I can't just come out and say it, but I don't give a fuck. Then nothing, no, nothing though. No, if there's disadvantages, at least there's more of advantages there.
What are the advantages?
Advantages, money, meeting people, connection, you know,
How has the connection helped you?
that has helped me a lot. Because
Like, give us some instance.
at least I would meet top people, top people.
Okay.
Yeah,
So when you meet them, do you build business connection, or all they want is your body?
not just my body. At times, now through them, they will be the one to tell you, look at what they want. They want all these kind of parties, all the parties, all of that. You know, top people. They just want it with their friends. I should bring guests for them. So just more money, more connection, all of that.
Do you feel like life is all about money?
Sorry.
Do you feel like life is all about money?
As it is now, Nigeria is not really helping us. The economy is not really helping. So I think life is about money.
Okay. During the first phase you started this business, as you made some money, why didn't you invest it in another a legit business?
Then I was serving. I was actually serving when I started this OJ thing.
Okay.
Although, yeah, I've stopped actually. Yeah, I stopped because my first OJ party was my POP party. My POP party, my personal, when I was personal from NYC. That was my first OJ party. And I made money, and the money I made, I used it I got a land with it.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a property with it.
For how many years now have you been into this OG party?
From 2021 till now, that should be 4 or 5.
Oh, okay. So what was your parents' reaction when they discovered you were doing this?
The other parties, my dad is late. My mom wasn't okay, wasn't cool. My sisters, my siblings, it wasn't cool. But at the same time, it's my life. They have not been the one helping. They don't really have a say because they never helped me when I need, especially my siblings. They are apart from my siblings. They are there that have been supporting me in a way I can't tell. But my aunties, my uncles, they don't really have a say because just me. Because they can't just come out to tell me to stop because when I needed them, they were not there. When I was in school, they have not been helping. Just my daddy. I lost my daddy. Just me. So
Okay. So so far, what do you have to say about young girls that want to go into hookup? What's your take on that?
uh everybody with their choice. Everybody with their own goals in life. I can't tell this is something that I can't really advise people to be into this. But if you find out that you have nobody to support you and nothing to give you money or me, how will I put it? But as it is, if it's Okay, me, let me just use myself as an example. I did not enter street because of material things. I entered because I needed money for myself as an independent girl, nobody to support. So I just needed to support myself, and at the same time, I'll advise some young girls because a lot of girls are into the street with the motive of buying things, trending things, hairs, that. But my first money, I use it to grow property, and other ones I've been using my money. I've been investing my money lately. I know how a lot of things I've achieved with it, not just hairs, not just phones, not just clothes, but something for the future. Even if I die today, at least my baby can benefit from it. Yeah. So that's it. So I
So
will advise some young girls to, once, even if you're in the street or you want to enter the street because of the money, fine. The money the street pays well though. The money is just there, but it's something you just have to use your sense and use it wisely. Don't just be in the street because you want to follow the trendy stuff just for you to pop up with the latest iPhone, latest hair and all that.
so
So
what category of men do you go for? Young or married men?
married men, married men. Why I said married men, because for you to be, if actually you want to marry tomorrow, at least they can privatize it for you.
I don't
They
understand.
You can't be casted than young guys. A lot of young guys that can, they do kiss and tell. Although some married men do kiss and tell, do you get? But those ones are just childish. But go for the matured ones. And even if anything you're doing with a married man, just do it privately because of the wife.
Tell me some of your experience with married.
I dated one married man though.
How was it?
It was
Tell us the experience.
The experience was sweet.
How
He
was it
was
like?
one that gave me the idea of these orgy parties. Yeah, and the money came out
So
like
where did
big.
you where did you meet him and how did it go? And then how did you break up with him?
Ah, I met him 20 when I was serving as the secretary here in Anambra. Yeah, I met him there. So when during my daddy's burial, he came around with his friends and he gifted me. He supported for the burial. Yeah, that was how it started. End of it, the attention wasn't there. I understand as a married man now, so what's there? At least there is a lot of changes, How we started, the amount of money you did give me was huge until when the relationship have gotten to some years now and everything changes, the amount reduced and so why am I there with you since I'm not getting the money anymore? I have to find my way.
Do you feel like he just wanted to get somebody else? Or it was because of
Did I
do you
feel
feel like
like,
he was getting used to you and he needed to change
and of
somebody?
course he found out that the love is there now. So what he did to maintain to get my heart, the money. So now he has gotten the money, the heart now, the love. So I have to change pattern.
Okay. As a hookup guy, have you ever loved your clients before?
No,
You never fall in love with any of your clients by mistake.
no, no, like that.
Why do you
I
normally
don't even. Funny enough, this thing is not something. Although I like I said, this hookup thing is not really my, like. It's not something that well, like how would I put it? I can account of. Would I say I can count of, or would I say it's just I do it selectively.
okay.
I don't just sleep because I want to.
How what are your criteria for selecting?
I select with married men,
Okay.
and again the amount. I don't go lesser.
Like what are your categories and what do you look at? You look at for fat married men or slim What are your category?
No, not just the category of any married man though, but the amounts involved.
Okay. Give
Yes.
us some numbers randomly.
Let's just say 3 of 5 when I started.
When you started.
Yeah, yeah. So which I know is not everybody can
Three
afford
what?
300 ish. Like so which I know that not everybody can afford that amount. So
Okay.
I don't do lesser because I'm desperate. No,
So does it mean that people that pay lesser don't treat you well?
I've not met any of that.
Or you've not met people that pay you less?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So how come you got pregnant while doing business? Was it by accident?
Why doing business?
Or was he your boyfriend? Was he a sugar daddy that got you
Not a
pregnant?
sugar daddy, not a married man, a single guy,
Okay,
but we're actually dating.
so how were you able to mix dating
I was
and
when I met him, I stopped.
oh, explain how was it like didn't he know what you were doing?
Sorry,
Didn't he know the kind of business you were doing?
no.
Okay, tell us the experience, how you met him.
My experience with him just as a young guy, yeah, it was sweet. It was sweet. Like all I needed, he got it all. So why should I be looking outside? In as much that I've encountered a lot with single guys, but at the same time, I think this is actually a God sent. Yeah, because I believe there is every man for every lady. I
So
wouldn't say men don't cheat. Yeah, normally they say men are polygamous in nature, but I've not really caught him to compare to other ones I've dated that I've caught severally.
so are you still together with him?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys are still together.
Yeah, he's the father of my baby.
Okay, but are you married?
Partially.
So some girls will be like you are lucky because some girls are keeping themselves, but they have not
Even
seen a man. So how were you able to see a man, even with the kind of job you do? Tell us.
they said another man food is another man poison. In as much as I know that it doesn't do you've seen a lot you have seen my podcast like with how I you have not really seen me, you have not really caught me with a man. But they said every dog eats shit, but who they catch, name be this thing, whatever. So we have seen my podcast with different people and what I said do you get? But even when I asked him, "Are you not feeling bad about this podcast?" He said, "Because they have not seen me, and the me on social media is different. Do you get? That I can come up and say something, but he's waiting for the day will catch me with certain person say that's it."
So why do you think that he didn't cut you before you stopped doing the work? Was it that you were too careful, or you were just doing it with the
I
selected?
stopped when I met him. When I see some qualities in him,
Hmm.
that's how I have to.
So what was that you saw that made you decided to stop this
I saw
work? Because
heaven.
you believed so much that it's all about money. So why did you not?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, the money, because I was getting the money and the attention.
Tell us about it.
About him,
What money were you getting on attention?
okay. Just say I was one of the luckiest girl on earth that have been receiving weekly salary from their boyfriend. Yeah.
Weekly salary.
Yeah, of course.
What's your take on that? Should a girl be receiving salary for being in a relationship?
Yeah, why not? Because we girls, we're expensive. We need money to maintain ourselves, skincares, hairs, all of that. A girl in a relationship should be receiving salary from their boyfriend as their upkeep and being loyal and faithful.
So, tell us about the orgy party, one of the experiences you've had, how you're able to manage girls. Because, managing girls is not really easy.
Yeah, girls are the hardest people. Like, how do you, bigger animals to handle. I'm sorry to say to use that animal, but they are very stubborn, especially when you're dealing with all these toxic ones, the ones that smokes and drink. You know, you just have to. But then I know I know how to follow them because I know my temper. I'm hot tempered and at the same time cool. You get when they do something, I don't follow them with soft heart, like soft hand. When you follow them soft hand, they will see as a weakness and they will use that against you and they can still talk, they'll talk to you anyhow. So I don't really bring out my soft parts. I always bring out the hard part in me to follow them so that they will be scared on how and stand on my words. And so I've not really encountered any uh, bad thing like in any other parties. Yeah, I have not. Everything usually goes so because I work with matured people and not babies. Yeah, I don't work with baby boys or baby girls. No, I work with matured people, people that know what is all the party is all about and that can flow up with it as well.
How much do you have, like how much do you make from each girl in every party?
Each girl, I will say I make 50.
You make up to 50K from each girl.
Yes.
Wow. Is that how expensive each girl men are willing to pay for each girl?
Why not? Yeah.
Like how much do men pay for each girl?
How much do
Men pay to have
it
each girl.
depends. It
Okay.
depends.
Give
Not
us
like it's a fixed price. It depends.
give us some random figures on some of the parties you've organized.
Well, let me know. This is just like a business. So putting out my price out there is probably a lot for me. So it's not like a fixed price. So
Mm.
when you get clients that are ready to pay higher, fine. So
Okay. So now that you stopped, which business do you do?
now that I stopped, I do online business. Yeah, I do online business. I do more of um what's it called? Adverts.
Or
Yeah.
what type of business is that?
Influencing
What do you influence? What type
people's
of business?
brand, people's business.
Okay, you have a lot of followers.
Yes. And again, I link, like I said, I do link people up for Hookup, girls up. So I make money from that too.
Oh, so girls that are watching this, they can hit you up if they want.
Why not? They can just come. If you're a pretty girl, oh, for pretty girls only. I don't do it. Ugly girls that don't sell.
So, what's your encounter with ugly girls?
Because clients can reject now. No, 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 no. They don't like this. This person is ugly. They don't say but pretty, tall, assy, bossy girls. They're good to go.
Okay, that's beautiful. There's a way society see hookup girls. They see them like people that have lost hope. So, and it's as if after doing all the things they are done doing, they come back and they're looking for a man to settle down with. What do you have to say about that?
Luckily, see, hookup girls are the luckiest girls that even that can that I would like that excel well in marriage self.
How?
Yeah, because they meet people, they meet men. Hookup girls are not devils. Yes, they are. Some of them are the sweetest so you can even come across with. Unlike those churchy ones, I won't say church is not good. You get, although when you come to church, it's still the hookup girls you will see there. Of course,
Explain.
when you come to church, you still the hookup girls because they are the ones they are the hookup girls, some hookup girls that take church like church things on head, but they pretend a lot. They pretend a lot. So the ones that pretend are the ones you will see in church. But the ones that show themselves, this is who I am, you know. If you are okay with it, take me. If you're not okay, so that's it.
After studying medicine, why did you decide to abandon your profession?
I did well, I won't say I abandoned it all, but at the same time, it's not really what I wanted at the initial time. It was my mom that lead me on that line. Yeah.
So, would you like to go back to it,
Would I like to go back to its
to your profession?
profession? Eh, why not? But not in this country, maybe outside.
If your child grew up, are you planning to go back to hookup?
Something I've stopped already.
What if you see a very good amount of money?
Something I've stopped already. I can't be freak with money though, because I've seen money. Yeah, I've seen money. Something is something I can. It's my decision, even if I want to. Do get so it's left for me.
Can a girl really make money from hookup? A reasonable amount
Yes,
of money?
yes.
Explain how possible.
It's possible depending on how you package yourself. Everything is packaging. You can't just keep yourself anyhow and expect to see big money. You attract what you want. Do you get? Yes. Keep yourself expensive. Then you meet men that are ready to offer you big money.
Have you seen any big hookup girl that has big investment?
Even most of the CEOs, sorry to key in this, but most of the CEOs, these girls that claim CEOs, they're all called girls now. But in these girls,
But do you have a WhatsApp group?
if I have a WhatsApp group, yeah, yeah.
Like how many thousand people are in the WhatsApp group?
Much. Let's just say 5,000, 5,000 in different states. Like
If I'm hosting a party, can you supply me with 500 girls?
available ones. I
Yes.
can't tell you about because I'm not them. I work with available girls.
But can you provide 500 girls?
I might not really provide. I
Like how
might.
many? Can you
Sorry.
provide 300 girls?
Same thing I'm saying here. I might not. Depending.
What's the short number you can provide me for a party? If
For
I
a
give you a
party,
month notice, yes.
a month notice.
Prayer.
That's why I said I don't really work with your number of girls. Because there is no how I will bring about that amount of girls. Because they might be busy. So I work with available girls that are willing to. I will not force them. You must join. You must join. No. So I work with available girls
Okay, there is this notion that most girls go into a hookup because of poverty.
because of what?
Poverty.
Poverty. Yeah.
Because of money. Is it true?
Of course.
But there are a lot of girls that are out there doing legit jobs. Learning how to plait hair, how to sew clothes, learning cake, bakery. Why didn't you learn this thing? Why did you decide to choose hookup?
Do you know why I would say it's not true? Because I am in the field and I've seen girls, even girls that have gone through that stage, this getting stuff, that's still into the hookup business.
How?
Yes. Girls into this bakery stuff, they're still in the business. Yes.
Give me some insta. Do you have
They
friends or
want to use the business to, I can't call, but I have
no? You won't call name.
people.
Just tell
I
me about.
have people from that same line that is in the business. Because you can't tell me it's not every day you get order. Because everything is all about order. It's not every day people eat cake. It's not every day people wear clothes. Do you get? It's not every day you sell. But at the same time, every day people fuck. Sorry. So that's just it. Nigeria is not even helping out. What you study self doesn't even sell you. A lot of some doctors, some people went to school and you know what they are not practicing what they went to school, what they studied in school. So just it.
So does it mean that? But hookup is still not the best option.
Even if hookup is not the best option, but the money involved
Like,
will make you make it as an option.
but I don't think ladies really make money from hookup.
You
If you
think
guys really make money, then why I don't see ladies driving cars and building
you've not
houses.
seen
So like, how much are you guys making?
like you've not seen girls driving cars?
Yeah.
Really? Everyday girls steer Benz.
Apart from these few online
Then
girls.
do you know what they're doing? They can't tell.
Hmm.
It's what they come out to tell you are hardworking. Everybody, the hookup is also an hard work. It's a very big hard work because it's not easy sleeping with different men in a day. It's also a very hard work.
Really?
Yeah.
Instead of doing a normal business.
Sorry.
Instead of doing a normal business.
Normal business that can fetch you how much in a day?
But if you grow the business, you start making millions of naira.
Growing the business.
I'm trying to be logical here. So
Yeah,
how do
I'm
you
also
explain
trying
to
to
me?
be logical
How do
with
you
you.
explain to me
Growing
that?
the business with money, isn't it?
Yes.
So where will the money come from? From that
You
same business.
people grow business from scratch.
From scratch.
Yes, they go to bank, you get a loan,
You get a
you
loan.
plan, you get sponsors, you get partners, you get people to collaborate with you.
Okay.
So
to make how much in a day?
you can start making millions in a day.
In a day.
If you grow the business.
If you grow the business, then
Yes.
bring out, show me one. And I will bring one that have made one through hookup. And I'll tell you how much they make in a day.
But have you seen someone that did hookup for like 3 years and made it?
I made it. I've seen.
Okay, tell me how did they make it?
How did they make it?
What did they achieve?
What they achieved.
Yeah.
Through the hookup, you get the money for your business.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Then still doing the two, like being doing your business and at the same time run your payroll with me. We will also fetch you bigger money as well.
Okay, I feel like ladies that do hookup are ladies that don't want to work. They are lazy. Can you
Do you say they are
can you
lazy?
defend that? Yes.
How? Because they don't really. I would like what define your laziness, like what you mean by
Because they
lazy?
don't want to think and be
They
creative.
don't want to think and be
and be creative and
Do
manage
you know?
a real business.
Do you know? Okay, let's just say. Do you know a lot of these hookup girls have some business ideas, but then no money to start it up?
Then you get a sponsor or you get
A sponsor,
you
I
get
think.
a loan.
So okay, for example, let's just say I think I've gone through modern stuff. Do you get? And you know the modern agency, they work with sponsors. I'm just using this as an example now. Most of these sponsors also want something in return.
What? Like what?
They will give you the money. Yes. But then they will want something from you. So
why not look for a legit sponsors?
And
like
you think
look
that
for collaborators. No, look for
sponsors like that?
collaborators, yes, that can sponsor your business and take share from your business. Or you go to a
Nothing.
loan and you get to go to a bank and get a loan from the bank.
Getting a loan from the bank with interest to pay back, isn't
Yes,
it? What
yes.
if you not meet up with it, Uncle?
That's
The
risk-
loan
that's the risk
alone
of
self will
business.
make you, for you to pay up your debt, you need to find means of getting money, which is still the hookup. Because for someone to help you in this Nigeria is very hard. Before you see someone like that, it's very hard. If helpers, there is a lot of helpers, I don't think they will hook up. Yeah.
So does it mean that a lot of girls, like how many percent of girls currently do you think are into hookup?
Sorry?
Like how many percent of girls in Nigeria?
In fact, I would say 99. The 100, I've been waiting. The 100 are the upcoming girls. Of course. Because it's very hard to see a girl that is not into hookup.
Wow. So how do you think we can reduce the rate of hookup girls?
It's if men will cut their prick in and the girls will be in.
I don't understand.
Of course. It's from the men. It's from the men. It's men that will stop the hookup.
Yes, ma'am.
Because where is the money from? Where is the money coming from? It's from still the men. What's hookup? Link with men. If men will decide to stay on their own and focus on their wives, not just be on their own without, masturbate on their self, like, I don't think girls will be serious with their life and find something else and do.
You said girls to be serious.
With their life.
That means those that are doing hookup are not serious with their life.
Because you're seeing it now. I'm just using that serious because of what you just said. You're seeing it as laziness, as not being serious. Yeah. So they'll be serious with their life.
Mm. Mm.
Because you see a man, even if you say you don't want to do this, you see a man that can go extra just to sleep with you. Promise you even an earth just to sleep with you.
Mm.
And once he tests it and the money goes well, you want to test more.
Mm.
Yeah.
Don't you believe in purity?
Purity. I
Would you
believe in
like your daughter to do hookup?
I believe in purity, and that is why I am hustling well for them not to. Yes.
So you will not like your daughter to do it.
Sorry.
So you won't like your daughter to do hookup.
Yeah, I won't though, because it's not something to be proud of. But to avoid that, I have to make way for them. At least gather contact, connections for them.
Which contact are you gathering for them? Since the contact are hookup daddies.
Sorry.
Which contact are you gathering for them? Since the contacts are
Of course,
hookup
being in
daddies.
a relationship with them. If I'm in a relationship with them, the top ones, the ones that have money, my children and their children will click. Best friends, you know?
Okay,
Yeah.
that's cool. So now that you have given birth, how does it feel like?
Sweet. At the same time, I want to cry.
Well,
Sweet because at least I bettered my own child. I bettered a lot, a lot. I've been looking for this opportunity to carry that child, but seeing my own creation, like what I created, gives me joy. And at the same time, the stress, it's not here. It's not easy. It's changed a lot in me, I won't lie. It's really changed a lot. My
like
social life, my then when I was single, I can tell that in a year I can count how many states I've been to. But my baby caged me, I can't even travel. Can't even travel like that.
did it affect your business?
Business like OG parties, yes, it affected me from not going, not participating, but not it doesn't really stop me from organizing girls too for them. Yeah.
Okay. So in summary, what do you have to say about hookup? What is your advice for young girls coming up and those that want to stop it? How do you think they can stop it?
Well, starting from those that wants to enter street, that wants to enter the line of hookup, our advice, play smart. Yes, don't be carried away with the money. The money is not is the money is like is something that once you see like this, you be like you want more, but once you get the money, please use it wisely and invest. Invest in business. Save up for your future ones. Then don't be carried away with the trendy things. Don't be like other girls that that doesn't know what to use money for. Yeah. So if you want that line of hookup, once you enter and see the money, use it wisely. But if you have sponsors, if you have people that are supporting you, you don't even need to enter the hookup line. It's not nice, but at the same time, if it's something that you just wish to or you want to, not just you just want to as it's just an option, then use it wisely with your money. Then the ones that are into the business that want to stop, eh, that is a nice decision. Yeah, stop once you've gotten the money you want. Then plan yourself with the money you've gotten so far from it, because I know definitely you've seen money and you want to stop. You want to not focus and find a man for yourself and settle down. Then good luck.
Okay, before you leave, what's the highest amount of money you've made in hookup before you retired?
I've made millions, which I've invested. Yeah.
Some people are scared that men will use them for ritual during hookup. Is it true? Do men use girls for ritual?
That's why if you're in the streets, work with your spirit. There are people that your spirit doesn't match with. Okay, work with your spirit. If your spirit says no, even though the money the person is offering you is much, and your spirit doesn't accept, that's when you need the Holy Spirit, because being in the streets, you have it takes a lot. It takes a lot to work with your spirit, because a lot happens. These ones, the rich, those that are looking for humans, have like organs to harvest, trying to use some hookup girls for it. You just have to work with your spirit. Okay, even though someone will tell you, hey, okay, mostly let's just say for instance, like this men, there are some men that love sleeping with girls raw. Like, why will it because of social amount? You yourself, you reason it now. This person that is offering me big amount just to sleep with me, that's a no. Flash you the money. You will get another client that will give you money safely without you in that way in entering any danger or anything. So work with your spirit. If your spirit doesn't match with social person, cancel it. Fuck the money. Your health matters. Thank you.
Do you regret ever doing hookup?
Yeah,
Be
I
sincere.
do. I do. I do, because that wasn't my initial plan. That's not what I have. That's I do. Yeah. You know something? Yeah, I do. I
How do
do
you feel?
regret.
How do you feel about it?
I feel bad. I feel bad, but at the same time, I'm thanking God that I met the right people through it. Yeah.
It's good to hear that you have resigned. It's a good thing.
Sorry.
It's good to hear that you have stopped hookup.
Yeah.
And hearing what you said about young people that want to start, I believe that they will learn from your story.
Sure.
Thank you for coming to Adult Just.
You're welcome. Hi, my name is Olivia Manuel, the Hookupian. Please keep watching the Adult Gist and subscribe on their YouTube channel.